Are you throwing away money without even realizing it? Imagine this. You're scrolling, shopping online, grabbing takeout, it all adds up. What if I told you that by incorporating these 15 simple yet powerful frugal tips into your life, you could save thousands of dollars every single year? No, seriously, I'm not exaggerating. These are the exact strategies I used to take control of my finances as a new entrepreneur, and they completely changed my life. Let's dive in because trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Look, the first step to saving money is simple. You absolutely have to know where it's going. I used to think budgeting was this restrictive thing, but it's actually about awareness and control. Think of it like this. If you're trying to build muscle, you track your macros, right? Same thing with your money. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just write it down. Whatever works for you. At first, it might feel tedious, like you're accounting for every latte and parking meter. But I promise, it gets easier. As you track your spending, you become acutely aware of where your money actually goes. And that awareness? That's where the magic happens. You'll start noticing those little impulse buys that sneak up on you. You'll see exactly how much those daily takeout coffees are costing you. Spoiler alert, it's probably more than you think. This process isn't just about penny pinching, it's about building discipline and control. Two qualities that are absolutely essential for any successful entrepreneur. When you master your money, you master your mindset. And that's a game changer, not just for your finances, but for your entire life. Let's talk about stuff. We live in a world obsessed with having the newest, the shiniest, the most expensive. But you know what? You don't need a closet full of designer clothes or the latest gadgets to be happy. In fact, I'd argue that the opposite is true. When I first started my business, I was so caught up in trying to project this image of success that I was spending way beyond my means. I thought I needed the fancy car, the expensive dinners, the designer everything. But it was all a facade, and it was slowly draining my bank account. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. It's about letting go of the things that don't truly add value to your life so you can make space for the things that do. Think about it. Every dollar you spend on something you don't need is a dollar you could be investing in your business, your education, your future. Let's be real. Saving money isn't always glamorous or exciting, but it's the small, consistent actions that add up to huge results over time. One of the easiest ways to start saving is by being smart about your everyday spending. I'm talking groceries, clothes, electronics, everything. Before you buy anything, do a quick search for coupon codes or cashback offers. Seriously, it takes like 2 minutes and could save you a significant amount of money. I use apps like Rakuten and Honey, which automatically find and apply coupons at checkout. Think about it. Even if you're just saving a few dollars here and there, it all adds up. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being smart and maximizing every dollar. Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can reinvest in yourself and your business. It's about making your money work as hard for you as you do for it. Okay, let's talk about the stigma of buying used. Why do we always feel like we need to buy everything brand new? Especially when it comes to things like electronics, furniture, even clothes, buying pre-owned can save you a ton of money. Websites like eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace are treasure troves of amazing deals. You can find everything from lightly used iPhones to designer clothes at a fraction of the retail price. And the best part? You're giving these items a second life, which is better for the environment too. I know it can be tempting to want the latest and greatest, but trust me, the satisfaction of finding an incredible deal far outweighs the fleeting feeling of having something brand new. I get it, cooking can feel like a chore, especially after a long day of hustling. But I'm telling you, eating out is one of the biggest budget killers out there. Those $15 lunches and $25 dinners add up so quickly, it's scary. Cooking at home doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. There are tons of easy, healthy recipes online that you can make in under 30 minutes. Plus, when you cook at home, you control the ingredients, which means you're eating healthier and saving money at the same time. Think about it this way. Every time you choose to cook at home instead of ordering takeout, you're making an investment in your health and your wealth. Be honest, how many streaming services are you subscribed to that you barely even use? What about gym memberships you're not going to, or magazine subscriptions you never read? These recurring subscriptions seem small, but they can really add up over time. Go through your bank statements and identify any subscriptions you're not using regularly. Cancel them. It might feel like you're not saving that much, but trust me, every little bit counts. And who knows? You might even discover that you don't miss them at all. Negotiate your bills. Here's a secret. You can negotiate almost anything, and that includes your bills. Most people just accept the prices they're given, but the truth is, many companies are willing to lower your rates if you simply ask. This applies to everything from your internet and phone bills to your car insurance and even your credit card interest rates. The worst they can say is no, right? The key is to be polite but firm. Do your research, know what competitors are offering, and don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Use public transportation or carpool. Cars are expensive, there's no way around it. Between gas, insurance, maintenance, and parking, the costs can be astronomical. If you live in a city with decent public transportation, take advantage of it. It's cheaper, better for the environment, and you can use the commute time to catch up on work or emails. If public transportation isn't an option, consider carpooling with colleagues or friends. Even just carpooling once or twice a week can make a noticeable difference in your monthly expenses. Limit impulse purchases. We've all been there. You're scrolling online and suddenly you see it. The perfect pair of shoes, that gadget you didn't know you needed. A flash sale that's too good to miss. Impulse purchases are the enemy of financial freedom. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I just want it right now? If it's the latter, walk away. Give yourself 24 hours to think about it. Chances are you'll forget about it completely, or you'll realize you didn't really want it that badly in the first place. This one's important. Sometimes it's worth it to spend a little more upfront to buy something that will last longer. This applies to everything from clothes and shoes to furniture and electronics. Think about it. Would you rather buy a cheap pair of shoes that falls apart after a few months, or invest in a well-made pair that will last you for years? In the long run, buying quality items will save you money because you won't have to constantly replace them. You'd be amazed at how much money you can save by learning to do things yourself. From simple home repairs to basic car maintenance, there are tons of resources available online that can teach you how to tackle these tasks without having to hire a professional. Not only will you save money, but you'll also gain valuable skills and a sense of accomplishment. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying to be able to fix something yourself. This one's tough, but it's so important. As entrepreneurs, we're constantly bombarded with opportunities, requests, and invitations. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and feel like we have to say yes to everything. But the truth is, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. You're saying no to time with your family, time to work on your business, time for yourself. Learning to say no politely but firmly is essential for protecting your time, energy, and finances. Remember, your time and attention are your most valuable assets. Don't give them away freely. Automate your savings. One of the best things I ever did for my finances was to automate my savings. Set up a system where a certain percentage of your income is automatically transferred to your savings or investment account each month. This way, you're not even tempted to spend it because you never see it in your checking account. It's like paying yourself first. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Learn to repair instead of replace. In our disposable society, it's easy to just throw things away when they break and buy new ones. But before you do, consider whether or not the item can be repaired. Often, a simple fix is all it takes to bring something back to life. YouTube is a goldmine for repair tutorials. You can find videos on how to fix everything from leaky faucets to cracked phone screens. Create a budget and stick to it. I know, budgeting doesn't sound like the most exciting thing in the world, but trust me, it's the foundation of financial stability. A budget isn't about restricting yourself, it's about giving yourself permission to spend money on the things that truly matter to you. Track your income and expenses, identify areas where you can cut back, and set realistic financial goals. Having a budget gives you a roadmap to follow and helps you stay on track towards achieving your financial dreams. Your frugal future starts now. There you have it. 15 life-changing frugal tips that have the power to transform your finances. But here's the thing. Knowledge without action is useless. Don't let this information just sit there. Choose one of these tips and start implementing it today. Remember, financial freedom isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, invest in your future, and live life on your own terms. Now go out there and start building the life you deserve. And don't forget to hit that like button. subscribe to my channel for more money-saving tips and entrepreneurial advice, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's crush it together.